Coming up this week on the show,
we talk to some teachers about their prom experience.
We get a glimpse into the chorus trip
and check out a great breakfast place in Fort Mill.
It's Friday, March 10th, and the buzz starts right now.
I'm tired. I'm going to play some Mario Kart.
Happy Friday, Fort Mill. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Kim. We can't wait for you to watch the show this week.
To start us off, here's Jackson with sports.
What's going on, Fort Mill? I'm Jackson bringing you this week's sports. Baseball traveled to Myrtle Beach for their opening tournament and finished 3-1, including a 10-2 win over Aynor. On Wednesday and Thursday, they played a 2-game series against Catawba Ridge and traded wins. The boys are currently 4-2 and ranked 3rd in the state. Softball starting the season 2-0 after beating Lancaster 20-12 on Tuesday and York at home 6-3 yesterday. Boys lacrosse made Spring Valley look like a middle school team on Monday. They ended with a dominating 21-0 win. Trent Farley was awarded player of the match with 6 goals and 1 assist. Unfortunately, they lost to Clover away last night. Boys soccer kicked off against May River last Saturday and immediately showed them why they shouldn't come back to Fort Mill. Braden Hunsucker led the team to a 5-0 win with 2 goals on his own. Girls soccer went across town to Nation Ford and squeezed out a win in a penalty shootout. Congrats to Ryan Mitchell for being selected player of the game after her goal. That's all I have for you this week. Now, back to Olivia and Kim.
In Fort Mill, it really is starting to feel like spring, but I bet in New York, it's cold.
Austin talks to the chorus about their trip to the Big Apple.
Yeah, the performance was great. They had a lot of rehearsal time. There were 4 other schools, and the performance was beautiful. Carnegie Hall, just the way it sounds, is amazing in itself. Their conductor was great. They did 5 songs, and I mean, it was one of the best concerts I've ever been to. It's hard to pick my favorite part. You know, of course, there's the rehearsals and the performance, which is amazing. I love the bonding that the group does. We had 50 students on the trip just from our school, and the way it changes our program, I mean, it's just so fun. It's great. Obviously, the sightseeing, we saw a lot of things. We went to a Broadway show. That was great. We walked and saw Rockefeller Plaza, the top of Empire State Building. We saw Statue of Liberty. So, I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite. What is exciting about the future of our program is just coming out of COVID, we are getting back to where we were, you know, a big group doing lots of performances. We do try to do a trip every year, so we're going to announce that in the next couple of weeks. So we're excited to just keep going.
The chorus definitely had such a fun trip.
Back at school, students are having lots of fun by playing chess.
Here's some of the boys with more about it.
Chess, the gentleman's game, and it's seen a recent surge in popularity.
So, what do you think about the new chess wave?
One second.
He's playing chess, guys. What is your favorite gambit?
Name's Jay Tucker. I like the Berlin Wall Gambit.
What is your rating on chess.com?
300, around 287 to be exact.
And how many hours of chess.com do you play per day?
Say roughly 4 to 6 hours a day.
So what do you think of the Cow's Gambit?
The Cow's Gambit is when you sacrifice your queen for absolutely nothing in return, and it really catches your opponent off guard. I use this on a regular basis. It's entirely intentional, and I do recommend.
This is my ex-best friend, Rohan. He took my queen, and I don't know how to feel about that.
This idiot put me in checkmate, and I haven't talked to him since.
I only date boys with above a 1500 ELO rating.
So what do you think of the new chess wave?
I think it's great for chess. It's a great game. I'm glad that if this is the worst habit that young people can acquire, those are the kind of problems that we want.
And do you play any like special moves when you're playing?
Special moves? No, I just try to not mess up.
And there you have it, folks. I say it's time you hop on the chess wave as well.
Thanks, boys. I might need to learn how to play chess.
We learned so much from our teachers, but have you ever learned about their prom experience?
We went and talked to some of the teachers about their own prom experience.
Oh, it was pretty good. My senior year, I ended up asking 2 girls at 2 different times, so I forgot. And then when prom came around, they both reminded me, so I ended up taking 2 dates. Dinner was expensive.
I loved prom. I had a great time. All my friends, really small school, so pretty much everybody in the school went. I won prom queen. It was a great time, and I think everyone should definitely try to experience prom in their high school career.
Turned to my senior year, my boyfriend at the time asked me to go, and it was fun. We went with a group of friends and danced and ate snacks and went to dinner before.
Overall, it was a really great time. Got to hang out with a lot of friends, go out and eat dinner, then just kind of like dance the night away. So it was a good, memorable experience.
My senior prom experience was amazing. I went with my future husband, Alan. We had started dating when I was 16, so it was kind of cool to go to the prom with him, and now we're married. We went to dinner beforehand and just had a blast.
I'm so glad we got to talk to our teachers about prom. I'm very excited for our own prom coming up very soon.
We got to talk to some high school 101 students to ask what advice they would give to their middle school selves.
This is to help the rising 8th graders. Check it out.
To not be silly and not goof off and be a good student.
Go to everything that I can, because high school is really stressful, but like the football games are really fun and the dances are really fun, and just remember to like don't always think of it as the academic side.
I would just say to be prepared and don't stress.
Just like calm down, like you're gonna make friends, like it'll be fine.
Push on, because it's gonna be a long one. Like, stay strong, because there's gonna be it's gonna be like a lot of homework, a lot of tests, but like don't lose focus and stay focused. Like, do your best.
I would say don't worry too much about like school and grades. So that it really doesn't matter that much when you're in middle school, and you should just focus on like having fun and living in the moment more.
It would be don't procrastinate, because staying up late is so bad for your health.
I think it would be time management, like manage your time really well, because high school can be really stressful if you put everything out to the last minute or like procrastinate a lot.
It's hard to believe that the freshmen are almost sophomores. Thanks for talking to us.
There's always new local businesses popping up around Fort Mill.
We got to check out a local breakfast spot.
So what makes Duck Donuts different is that we actually make our donuts in-house right here, right now. So as soon as a customer walks in, we start dropping them, and then you get them hot and fresh every time. And you can also customize your donut to be absolutely however you want, and they're all the same price. So no matter what you get, it'll still be great. So I actually love working at Duck Donuts due to the management and the people that I'm around. The management is so great, they're so nice, and they help us be really productive, but as well as it's just like fun work. It's really simple. I'm in college right now, so it's a good side job, and the customers are fantastic. Like, everybody who comes in here is so nice, and especially the repeats, they're really nice to get to know. My favorite part about working here would probably be interacting with all of my coworkers. Everybody's always so nice and they're so loving, and it's a really safe space here. We always want to make sure that we bring a smile to somebody's face, and of course just to have delicious donuts. So,
if you need a good place to get breakfast, we definitely recommend it.
Yes, it was so good. I'm definitely gonna have to stop by again soon.
That's all that we have for you this week.
Have a wonderful weekend, Fort Mill.